Well, throughout the summer, First News has brought you stories about flooding affecting farming and local farmers. But now there's a new potential threat to those farmers. First News reporter Jacob Thompson is live in the newsroom with the story new at 10.
Yeah, Mandy, it's called water hemp, and it's just made its way to Northeast Ohio. And as of right now, farmers are just trying to figure out a way to how to prevent it. Mark Laux is a professor of weed science at Ohio State University. He traveled from Columbus to warn local farmers about a new threat to their crops. It's a weed called water hemp that can cause a lot of damage.
Weeds typically cause yield loss. I mean, they're always a pain in the neck to harvest through if you have a lot of them out. But, you know, when weeds come in and they're uncontrolled, they can reduce crop loss by quite a bit.
But unlike typical weeds, after a while, it can form a resistance against certain types of weed killers.
If you use something continuously, it tends to develop resistance over the course of 3 to 4 cycles of use.
Laux said the water hemp can start small but grow really quickly.
You know, we hear this almost every time is, I didn't have this weed last year. One of the things that makes these so problematic is they produce 500,000 to upwards of 1 million seeds per plant.
He tells the crowd that while yes, the seed can be moved by animals and water, it can also be moved by everyday farming.
This is someone inadvertently doesn't know, has it in one cornfield, it gets started, it's in the combine, they drop some in the next field they go to, right? And it goes down like that.
Laux goes on to describe what the water hemp looks like.
Water hemp always has a smooth stem, more elongated, and tend to have a darker green, sort of shiny appearance to it in some cases, but more of an elongated leaf.
Laux says the problem hasn't taken over Northeast Ohio yet, but it's on its way. He does have some ways you can help prevent it from spreading, including knowing if the plant is growing in the area, changing which field a crop is grown in, making sure you're using the correct type of repellent to kill it, and finally just pulling out the water hemp by hand. Now, Mark Laux did say they will grow in any type of crop, and they usually start in the spring and then die off with the frost. Live in the newsroom, Jacob Thompson, WKBN 27 First News.